Hey, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. We're at part 2 of the Metroid Prime playthrough. So, you
Why
notice
is your hand blue?
You're
because I'm
playing with the
sick.
Game Boy.
I'm sick.
Oh,
Okay,
scan
so
jump.
what we're doing
Cheater.
here,
Huh?
this
What?
this is my only sequence break in the entire game. I am doing the scan jump to get the space jump boots early.
How the hell does that work?
What it does is that when you're scanning onto an object, you can technically do something called the dash jump, which allows you to outmaneuver your enemies when they're shooting stuff at you. If you let go of the lock-on button as you're dash jumping, you go twice as far.
Oh,
That allow
well, I noticed something about the animation. It thinks
Yeah.
that you should be in the Varia suit at this point, so there's just some glowy thing around your shoes.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is going to be my only major sequence break in this game. From this point on, I'm pretty much playing it by the rules. So yes, I have a space jump, I have a double jump, but I'm not going to be doing much with it.
It's just to help you out.
It's just to help me maneuver. If anything, I can give Metroid Prime 3 some credit for giving you the space jump in the beginning of the game.
It just
Yeah.
makes platforming a little bit easier, because in any first-person game, jumping is annoying.
Well, it's not like it is in the 2D games or in Other M where you get infinite double jumps. It's really just a double jump, isn't it?
and that's
Yes.
and that's perfectly fair.
Yeah, and in 3D game, that's perfectly fine. I have no
Yeah,
problem with that.
I remember
Platforming game, that's more than fair.
people were complaining that it wasn't infinite jumps when it came out. It's like, oh, shut up. Do you have any
I
idea how
don't
game breaking that would be?
That didn't stop me from doing a moon jump code anyway from when I finished the game. And it's not as exciting as you think it is.
I do like the fusion suit.
If there's one thing that I can give Metroid Prime props for, it's hiding its loading times very well. Because it's like you're going up an elevator instead of it just saying loading, or maybe the door will take a half second to open instead of it saying
In fact,
loading.
I offer you guys a challenge because I'm not cutting out any elevator sequences out. Samus's inner thoughts. Every time we're in an elevator sequence.
Okay, so we're doing that
Alright,
starting now.
For me, every time that happens, I'm just going to hear the Mass Effect 1 elevator song playing in her head.
Hey, Jennifer Hale was the voice of Commander Shepard female in that game.
Yeah.
So Samus and Shepard are one and the same?
Indeed. And she's going to be in Momocon too. I want to get her autograph.
What is Samus or...
Jennifer Hale.
Oh,
no,
awesome.
I meant like on the Metroid thing, or...
Well, yeah, more probably. It's like, you do the best grunts I've ever heard in my life. Well,
Did she also do the voice clips for Prime? I mean, not Prime, Brawl.
No, it's a different girl for Brawl. But fun fact, actually, the Metroid Prime was initially going to have a opening narration by Samus herself, but they omitted that at the last second. But you can still find it inside the CD itself. You know,
Baby,
I
baby.
remember reading somewhere that they still have narration in the Japanese version of the game.
and the PAL version. The PAL version has narration on every time you go into a new area. There's a voiceover that tells you the area, even though the subtitle clearly says what the area is already.
Why did they take that out of the US version then?
Because at this point, Samus was still known as the silent protagonist, and having her talk was still very alien. No pun intended.
Even though she goes on full-on monologues in Fusion.
And
I never got the silent part for Samus, apart from
yeah,
just
Samus is probably the only Nintendo protagonist I would have no issue talking. You know, granted, I want Link to talk every once in a while, but
The only reason she's known as a silent protagonist is because the previous games had like no story to begin with.
Oh, they had story, they just had no one for her to talk
Planet,
to.
You fight monster, you blow up planet, you leave.
Well, part of the Metroid problem is that she has no one to talk to.
which
Yeah,
is why I don't mind like having an Adam character just for like intercom,
Codec.
yeah, codec conversation.
She needs a Colonel Campbell, damn it.
You need to plug the controller into port 2, Samus.
Adam doesn't qualify. I like Campbell more than Adam.
Everyone likes Campbell more than Adam.
I'm not saying we need Adam, the character itself. I mean, we need
But someone like Adam, just someone to talk to.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Samus needs an internet buddy.
I love this gun, it shoots bees.
What's your opinion on this space dog?
I hate those enemies, and that's my dog, for the record.
By the
God
way,
damn.
this is actually one scan log I missed frequently back in my first playthroughs, because the scan point for the Hive Mecha, the one that's shooting all these bees out, is in the water. It's not that
Yeah.
thing that shoots the bees itself.
No, it's
right,
It's the thing
it's right
underneath
there,
it.
actually. The thing that's being revealed right there.
The Iron
And
Giant
you
head.
lose it, and you lose it once you beat it up, right?
Yeah. I think it was fixed in the PAL version of the game. They moved it up so you couldn't miss it,
We got missiles.
but I'm not sure.
The fusion suit looks kind of weird in 3D, but I'm not
It
sure
is-
if it's the Prime model or just its design being more suited to 2D.
It's it's actually both of those things. The fusion suit is a hell of a lot more bulky here than it was in Fusion 1. Fusion. For those of you wondering, how the hell am I wearing the fusion suit? You get the fusion
Game
suit
Boy.
by if you have the Game Boy connector to the Advance, and you have to have a completed save file for Prime and Fusion, I believe.
Wow, they aren't asking for much, are they?
No. Nice
Well,
little
considering
bonus.
that you can beat both games in the span of a day if you try hard enough.
Oh, yeah, because you're going to beat Metroid Prime in a day without a guide. No.
You can if you take advantage
Well,
of the.
once you do it once, you can do it forever.
Yeah.
Once if you've done it once, then you're doing it the second time. At which point, why?
I will say that
Because-
when it comes to being a non-linear game, I like this game's approach to it the best. Where if you get lost, the game will just say, "Here you go there." But if you
Yeah.
don't want to pay attention to it and you don't want to hear it at all, you can just turn it off, and then there you go. So you
Yes.
make people like me who don't like getting lost happy, and you make people like John who like getting lost happy, and then there you go. Everyone's happy.
Hey, I appreciated the visor system when I first played this game, but once you beat the game once, you really don't need it anymore, so I turned it off.
So we won't be having any annoying little
No, I
press the
won't,
Z
be
button.
I won't be getting any info on some seismic activity or energy spikes or any of the sort.
The plot MacGuffin is over here.
Yeah, so get a move on. You're boring me.
So what is there? Just a Twitter feed on Samus's helmet that says
That
from
Tallon IV itself is subscribed to.
Samus has one follower.
Tallon IV.
Tallon IV.
that would explain why it's the one planet she hasn't blown up yet.
This was
Space cares.
Space Twitter's early days.
It's the only Twitter. It's the only follower she has. It's hard to get followers when half of your inner monologues are about babies.
Oh, fuck.
With a double jump, you can't just go up and grab it and
I
not
just
have
had
to
to
fight
go up
these
and
guys.
grab it, but no, there's actually an invisible wall up there too.
No, you can. You can just jump up.
Oh, holy shit! The screen's freaking out because you're locked on. I assume
Dead,
that's
dead,
frame, frame rate whacking out there.
Needs,
No, it's not the frame rate. I'm just
Locking
matching
on.
the lock on button.
needs-
No, but I mean, the frame rate makes it so jittery. No, I assume it's a little bit better than that when you're watching.
Oh
it.
yeah, the game is running at a smooth 60 frames per second. You're playing the game normally, yeah, but
needs
obviously
more DACA.
YouTube compression makes it 30 frames per second. So
Needs more DACA.
needs more DACA, but fortunately, this guy doesn't care about the DACA.
This
Luckily,
is
we
one
have
of those bosses that just becomes a normal enemy later on, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I generally ignore them though after this point.
Because there's no point. This is the
There's
only
really
one
no point in fighting.
This is the only one you quote unquote have to fight.
Yeah.
And we blew its ass up. Huzzah.
Well, if it's big and it's red and it's glowing, then I assume that's the part that you're supposed to hit.
Oh, this is the bomb.
Did you scan it?
Yeah, I scanned it.
No.
You don't need to scan the items before you get them.
Yes,
No.
you do.
No, you
Or
don't.
do you?
Anything that says a new research log has been added to your book is important.
Do you
You
get
can
research logs when you get for item upgrades?
Yes.
No. No, you don't. You don't need to scan any item before you grab it.
No, you don't?
That's not important. No, you don't.
Did they change that for Prime 2?
I think... No, I don't think Prime 2 or Prime 3 do it either.
Huh.
I know you have to scan a missile expansion and a energy tank for.
Oh, if you're talking about like the little collectibles you get after killing enemies, then yeah, you do have to scan those. But the actual missile expansion itself, no, you don't have to scan that.
Yep.
Huh. Well, I always scanned. Every time I played the game, I scanned up just in case. But
I did too.
Wow. Double jumps are awesome.
yep.
Okay, so you see, it's weird that how watching you play, because I play Metroid games a lot slower than you do, obviously because I don't have as much practice. But I also like blow up the beehives and stuff, and you just walk past everything.
You don't need to fight.
Yeah, and that's what I love about it too. You can fight or you don't have to. If you need item or missile pickups, then by all means, take your time to grind some enemies here, though, but you don't need to do that because besides blast doors and stuff like that, which only take one missile to destroy instead of the usual 5, the game really never forces you to grind for something.
Yeah.
Save points fully recharge your health. You can go to your gunship to recharge both your energy and your ammo for missiles, and that to me, the pace never breaks for me ever in this game.
Yeah, shriek bats.
Those are annoying to scan because they move so fast, and if you don't see them right away, then you pretty much have to enter and exit.
I'm glad I already knew this was here.
Prime 3 shriek bats are the worst to scan, I think.
Isn't there one that you have to scan? You have like one chance to scan, and then it's just gone forever too.
In Prime 3 or in this game?
In one of the Prime games.
I think it's Prime 3.
Alright, so actually, yeah, because I'm going to be getting into that too. The version I'm playing, the GameCube version I'm playing, is the first ever release of Prime, the
2002 version.
Yeah, the initial NTSC-U release.
I have that version too.
Which has some collision detection issues, which allows for major sequence breaking, but it also has some pretty nasty bugs when it comes to scanning certain objects. The one major one is we saw the shriek bats earlier. There is an ice equivalent in one of the later regions that you can miss forever if you take too long to scan it. A majority of the problems that I've mentioned, though, are fixed in the PAL release and the Trilogy release.
Stupid Europe, always getting all the good stuff.
Well, that's why they get everything 6 months late.
Yeah,
they get everything. I get it. Europe is the favorite child, so they just make sure that everything's perfect for them. Stupid Europe. Who likes you anyway?
Convenient enemies we have to use the new weapon on.
Oh, how cute.
The wall has eyes. The wall is a real... you just took those laser blasts?
It takes too long to kill them.
Yeah, it's like, I don't have time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Is that just Samus's reaction to everything in this one? Ain't nobody got time for that.
Zero mission.
Seeing your health that low is just making me nervous. I hate playing.
If John dies in this game, something is wrong.
I hate playing games like this at low health because then I'm always worrying that I'll get blindsided or something and die.
Look, convenient save station.
I do love the hazard meter though on the left that lets you know that if there's a floor hazard nearby. Well, I think things will be getting a little more blue though next part.
Dabba-dee-dabba-die.
Not that blue.
I just remembered why I like playing Metroid Prime more than I like watching it. Because watching a first-person shooter is boring.
Coming up next, our Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Let's Play.
Oh, fuck you, no.
Now with commentary by the online players, a bunch of 12-year-old racists.